Hey, welcome back. How you doing? Okay, it's tweaking time again. So, firstly I'm going to grab here, start bringing these up a little bit. I think this needs to be up a little bit more, to be honest. There we are. That's a good thing I like about 3D. You know, if this was a physical model, everyone would be having heart attacks about it now, going, oh my god, no! All that work we put into it with 3D, we've just got to move a few verts. It's like, yeah, that's alright. Right, now we've got our kind of chamfers in place, the non-automated ones, and they've worked quite well. What I'll do is I'll just quickly show you here. Do a mesh smooth. Okay, now what I did was, in between the last recordings, I went and removed pieces. If I'll just zoom in here. Now, beforehand, what we had, just down here, I'll use the draw tool, was kind of a double chamfer, okay, which came in like this. Okay. And they work okay a lot of the time, but hang on, I'll just draw this horrible wavy line in. But what I decided to do was instead collapse these points together and these points here and here together. Okay, just run some tests on that instead, and it worked a lot better, so that's why I'm doing it that way instead. You can kind of see the difference. The only thing is, because I've done it that way, I'm going to actually go and probably do manual chamfering over the entire model, because there's a lot of specific parts in it that I need to be kind of straight that won't be otherwise. Now we can do this by applying a turbo smooth to the top level, like that, and I'll put isoline display on. Now you can see what RED 209 is going to look like, and now I can go and basically stabilize the edges. So shows end result, going to select by edge mode, and if I open up my chamfer tool, take it down about 0.02 will do actually. Okay, I can start running around the outside of my model, straightening the edges. And now we can see exactly, using the interactive chamfer, where it needs to be straightened and where it doesn't. Okay, there for example. Do a quick F4. Okay, gonna have a piece here as well. And that'll give us this lip here. Okay. Let's turn off show in selection for a moment. Okay. It just enables me to kind of see exactly what I'm doing. Which is an important thing in these. There's one, and there's one. You'll notice I'm not working in symmetry, I'm working on the full-on model here. Just really because I like being able to go backwards and forwards and make sure I'm getting the right bits. And sometimes, if you're working with the model kind of cut in half for the sake of symmetry, it can get a bit of a problem, so there we are. Okay, let's just turn off our show and selection bit again, because there's a couple of areas there that can be chamfered, not just one. So I'm thinking I'll not chamfer either of them, and see how that looks first. Let's use the select tool rather than select and move as well. Make sure I get that one there. Okay, now I'm going to come across here. Into that part. Okay, let's just turn this on again. Yeah, that's quite nice. Turn it off again. Press F4. And back on. Okay. A couple of minor artifacts down here. Let's go and have a look and see if I can work out what's causing those. Yeah, that's easy enough to solve. It's this lower lip. I can also put a piece in here and here. Okay. Don't think I'm going to put one in there. Alright, so if we're sure that one's okay, we can commit it by just clicking apply, and then we don't have to work on that piece anymore. Just go straight on to show end result. Okay, that's fine. Now over here, I'm going to start separating out this area. So just going to go around it like so. I'm going to try and close up the areas as I go around them as well. I mean, this is quite important to me because we're going to need to pull some details out of this later on. Okay, and down here. Pull this inside lip here. And again here. It's important to keep the shape, so I'm chamfering the insides of the corners too. Okay, just showing selection. Not bad, although we have a little bit of an issue down here, which looks a bit like a lost and lonely vert. Let's have a look. Here it is. Okay, turn chamfer on again. There, and that's repaired that end piece. Some nice sharp edges there. Straighten that one out a little bit there as well. That's better. There as well. And there. Actually, I'll keep that part there curved slightly more. That kind of suits what I'm working with anyway. Now then in here, if I just use that piece, that straightens that one out there and there. Okay, now look over here as I start to straighten out this one. This is why I enjoy subdivision, you see. Okay, get that one there. Now there's an edge here that I want to get. It'll kind of straighten that one up a lot. There we go. And there. We don't need to do all of them, you see, but if we want to maintain the shapes, we do need to think carefully about which ones we are going to get. Okay, let's have a look over here and see which ones we haven't gotten yet. There, that one should do it. It's nearly square, it's not quite. There, that's better. Let's go and do these ones now. Like I said before, we don't need to do every single one of them, but we do need to do an awful lot of them. Okay, turn this back on again for the moment. There we are. Oops. Remember, if nothing happens, it's because you're selecting the wrong piece. Golden rule of selecting an edge. Nothing happened. That's because it's not right. Okay, let's have a look. Not bad, but it's a bit messy here. Let's find out why. Getting there. Better. Much better. Okay, so you can see this side's kind of coming together. The other side I'm ignoring for the moment. Let's have a look over here. I want to keep this edge chamfered because it'll keep this edge nice and straight. Okay, we've got a piece here. Let's have a look. There we go. And over here as well. Not bad, although there, that's a definite improvement. That piece should just finish it. There, that's much better. Okay, let's have a quick look over here. So we want to maintain this edge, as it's important. Got to be careful because this piece here needs to be maintained as well. There, that's nice. Piece on there and there. Not there. There. And in there. And here. See how beautiful and smooth these creases become. Beautifully chamfered. Now down here, as you can see, I have a piece that isn't quite right yet. There, that's better. Doesn't need that piece doing. Go down here. Okay, bring those over. That looks okay. That looks okay as well. Okay. Now then, do that one as well. Straightens up very nicely. Yep, there we go. And that should pretty much do that piece. Okay. Now I'm going to turn Turbo Smooth off for the moment. I'm going to my front viewport here, because what I want to do is just marquee drag, bring these closer together. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to damage my model by doing so. I'm ignoring this side of the model because I'm going to use what do you call it on it anyway? A symmetry I've decided after all. Okay. See how that looks. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Apart from this half isn't. This is like before, after, you see? Okay, so I'll take off this Turbo Smooth, and I'll take off this NURM subdivision. Top viewport zoom. Again, just going to kill off half my model, this time the non-optimized half. Well, non-refined or whatever you want to call it. Stick symmetry on. Okay, easy way to tell if there's any holes, do a quick Control A, zoom via cap. Now, what the hell's this? Cap is informing me that there's a hole here, and I can't see it. Easy way to tell is just to stick on a couple of mesh smooths. Yeah, see what it means. Weird. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it is. There's a hole. Just there. So, coward's way out. Click. Click. Cap. Turbo Smooth. Gives me a quick chance to stare at the model. Okay, nope, that looks absolutely fine. Convert to edible poly. Now, because I'm starting to work on the high poly version, let's see what a difference that's made already. Okay, and for my benefit, and because I'm a bit of a I like to see what it looks like kind of person, I'm going to apply my basic dark material to this, like so. Zoom out, and I'll see you in the next part.